Hello and welcome to the 5th episode of the FIFA 22 Liverpool Career Mode on the Henry's Gaming TV YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like it and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hello and welcome to Goodison Park to the Merseyside Derby between Everton and Liverpool. And the player to watch here at Goodison Park is going to be Diogo Jota, who's currently second in the top scorers chart of the Premier League. He's 3 goals behind Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, the Man United player. Here you can see our starting 11. We start with Alisson in goal, a backline of Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joe Gomez, Virgil van Dijk and Andy Robertson. Midfield of Jordan Henderson, Fabinho and Jude Bellingham. And the front three are Mohamed Salah, Diogo Jota and Sadio Mane. Let's hope we can beat Everton in this Merseyside derby. It's now the attack with Mo Salah. Mo Salah shoots and it's a good save by Begovic. Now Begovic with a throw, but Jude Bellingham wins it back. Diogo Jota shoots and scores! 8 minutes later, Diogo Jota puts us into the lead here at Goodison Park at the Merseyside derby. Get in there. Here we see a replay. Begovic saved Mo Salah's shot, then he threw it wide to the feet of Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham to Diogo Jota, who comfortably slots it into the back of the net to make it 1-0 for the Reds against the Toffees here in the Merseyside derby. Get in there. What a great start to this game. It's now Everton on the attack with Ikone. They give it to Dele Alli. Dele Alli shoots, and it's a great save by Alisson to prevent the English player from scoring. So now Jude Bellingham with a throw in. He gives it to Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane to Diogo Jota. Now Sadio Mane again. Sadio Mane on the wing. Sadio Mane gives it to Mo Salah. Shoots and scores! 19 minutes later, Mohamed Salah scores to make it 2-0 against Everton in the 19th minute here at Goodison Park. What a great start here in the Merseyside derby. Here you can see a replay. Sadio Mane after the throw-in of Jude Bellingham. He squares it to Mo Salah, who's in the penalty area. He turns Digne. He takes the shot. It goes past Begovic in the Everton goal to make it 2-0. Get in there. What a great start. But now Everton on the attack with Ikone. Ikone shoots, and it's another great save by Alisson. So now Everton on the attack again. They shoot, and it's a great save by Alisson once again. It's now Everton on the attack with Gray. Demarai Gray. Demarai Gray shoots, and it's a good save by Alisson once again. And that's for time. We beat Everton by 2-0 here in the Merseyside derby at Goodison Park. Get in there. What a great result for the Reds. The fans will love this result. Boos all around the stadium, of course, by the Everton fans. They're not pleased with this result. Diogo Jota with his goal in the 7th minute is the player which they're focusing on. The fans are happy. Get in there. Now, clean sheet leaders. Alisson, he's got 5 clean sheets in 14 games, which is pretty good. He conceded 17 goals. His average match rating is 8.1 and his transfer value is 70 million. What a great start to the season Alisson has had. So here you can see Wolves getting ready for this match, and they only conceded 15 goals in 14 games, so they've got the best defence in the Premier League, and we've got the best attack in the Premier League with 35 goals in 15 matches. Let's hope we can score a few more today. Hello and welcome to Molyneux to the Premier League game, Wolves versus Liverpool. So here you can see the Wolves stadium is absolutely packed here to this great game. Strength versus strength. Wolves are the best defence in the Premier League and Liverpool are the best attack. Let's hope we can score a few goals. Here you can see our starting 11. Alisson in goal, a backline of Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joe Gomez, Ibrahima Konate and Andy Robertson. Midfield of Thiago, Fabinho and Curtis Jones. The front three of Ismail Assar, Diogo Jota and Mo Salah. As you can see, this is a rotated side, but let's hope we can win anyway. So now Wolves on the attack with Wang Hee-chan. He shoots, and it's a great save by Alisson to prevent Wang Hee-chan from scoring. So now Wolves on the attack with Podence. Podence on the right wing. He crosses it in. Traore gets a header onto it, and it just misses the target. So now we're on the attack of Thiago. Still Thiago, who gives it to Fabinho. Fabinho shoots, and it's a good save by the goalkeeper of Wolves. So now Wolves on the attack with Silva. Silva shoots, and it's a great save by Alisson as the game is lagging. And Fabio Silva gets another head and it hits the crossbar. What luck there, but Fabio Silva didn't score. So now we're making a triple substitution. We can't get through the Wolves back line with their 5 players at the back. So let's hope these players can help us score. So now the attack with Sadio Mane in the 93rd minute. He gives it to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent Alexander-Arnold in the penalty area. He squares it. Sadio Mane shoots. And it's a great save by the Wolves goalkeeper. Jude Bellingham will keep it in play. Gives it to Ismail Assar. Ismail Assar sadly loses the ball, and that will be it surely. And yes, it is. We only get a 0-0 draw against Wolves. Their back line with 5 at the back was just too strong to let us through on goal, and we only get a 0-0 draw. So now we've got a 76 million transfer offer for Diogo Jota from Manchester City, but we'll definitely reject it as he's our current top scorer and Man City are our direct rivals. So welcome here to the Estadio do Dragão, to the Champions League game, FC Porto versus Liverpool. So here you can see our starting 11. We've got a full-strength starting 11 today once again. We start with Alisson in goal, a backline of Andy Robertson, Virgil van Dijk, Joe Gomez and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Midfield of Fabinho, Jude Bellingham and Jordan Henderson. The front three are Sadio Mane, Diogo Jota and Mo Salah. So now the attack with Diogo Jota. Diogo Jota's on the wing. He gives it to Mo Salah. Mo Salah shoots and it's a good save by the Porto goalkeeper. So now Porto on the attack with Diaz. Diaz, he squares it. Still Diaz, he shoots and it's a great save by Alisson to prevent Diaz from scoring. So now we're in the attack with Mo Salah. Mo Salah, number 11. He turns the defender. Mo Salah to Diogo Jota. Diogo Jota shoots and scores! 27 minutes played and Diogo Jota scores to make it 1-0 for the Reds here against FC Porto. Get in there. Here you can see a replay of that goal. Mo Salah turned the right back. Then he squares it into the penalty area where Diogo Jota is standing, and the Portuguese player scores in his home country against FC Porto. A great finish into the left corner to make it 1-0 for the Reds. Get in there. So now with the attack with Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane to Diogo Jota. Diogo Jota shoots and it just misses the target. That was so close. He almost scored his brace then, but now Sadio Mane on the attack. He gives it to Diogo Jota. Jota shoots and he scores! 2 minutes into added time of the first half, and Diogo Jota scores his second against FC Porto. Here we see a replay of that goal. Sadio Mane on the left wing. He squares it to Diogo Jota, who's in the penalty area. He slots it into the top right corner to make it 2-0 for the Reds right before half-time. Get in there. So now Porto on the attack right in at the second half, and they hit the crossbar. That was a great shot, but luckily it didn't go in. So now Porto on the attack again with Martinez, who shoots, and it's a great save by Alisson to prevent Martinez from scoring. So now we're on the attack with Fabinho. He sees Mo Salah. Mo Salah, still Mo Salah. He's on the wing. Mo Salah turns to defender. Mo Salah shoots and he scores! 61 minutes played and Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian king, scores to make it 3-0 against FC Porto. Get in there. Here we see a replay of that goal. Sadio Mane going on to the right wing. Then he turns inside, puts it into the back of the net to make it 3-0 for the Reds. Get in there. So now on the attack with Trent Alexander-Arnold, our right back. He gives it to Mo Salah. Mo Salah to Diogo Jota. Diogo Jota shoots, and it's a good save by the Porto goalkeeper from the long distance effort by Diogo Jota. So now Mo Salah on the attack. He crosses it in. The header, they clear it away. Now Curtis Jones sees Diogo Jota, shoots and scores! 78 minutes played and Diogo Jota scores his hat-trick here against FC Porto. Get in there. Here we see a replay of that goal where they clear away the cross from Mo Salah, but then Curtis Jones, our substitute, wins the ball back, sees Diogo Jota, who's in too much space there. Awful defending by Porto, and he slots into the bottom right corner to make it 4-0 for the Reds here against Porto. And now we sub off Diogo Jota. He'll get a standing ovation, and we're bringing on Roberto Firmino for the last 11 minutes. So now Jude Bellingham on the attack. He shoots on long range, and it's a comfortable save by the Porto goalkeeper. And that's full time. Diogo Jota picks up his match ball after his hat-trick, of course, in this game here at home at FC Porto. We beat them by 4-0 thanks to a hat-trick by Diogo Jota and a goal by Mo Salah. Hello and welcome to Anfield, here to the Premier League game, Liverpool versus Aston Villa. So here you can see a great atmosphere here at Anfield. We know, of course, after Jack Grealish left Aston Villa this season, they've brought in some great players like Leon Bailey. They'll definitely be a hard team to beat. Because of that, we'll start with our first 11 in this game. Let's hope we can beat them. Now the attack with Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane on the wing. Sadio Mane turns. Sadio Mane to Jude Bellingham, and shoots, and it's a comfortable save by Martinez. So now the attack with Andy Robertson. Andy Robertson gets past Bailey. Now Sadio Mane on the ball. Sadio Mane on the left wing. He turns. Sadio Mane to Jude Bellingham again. Jude Bellingham shoots, and it's another save by Martinez. So now Aston Villa with the ball forward, but we win it back. Fabinho now on the ball. Fabinho says Diogo Jota. Diogo Jota shoots, and it's another great save by Martinez. What a game the Argentinian goalkeeper has had. So now Diogo Jota on the ball to Mo Salah. Mo Salah shoots and scores. 64 minutes played, and finally the Reds score the first goal here against Aston Villa. And who else than Mo Salah? So here you can see a replay for goal. Sadio Mane on the wing. He gives it to Diogo Jota. Diogo Jota to Mo Salah, who shoots and scores to finally score the first goal for the Reds here against Aston Villa. Finally, Martinez is beaten. It's now Aston Villa on the attack with Santos. They give it to McGinn. McGinn shoots. It's a great save by Alisson. What a shot by McGinn, and what a save by Alisson. But now Aston Villa on the attack with Watkins. Ollie Watkins. Still Watkins, he gives it to Buendia. Buendia shoots and he scores. 78 minutes played, and Buendia steals our lead in this game to equalise for Aston Villa. Here we see a replay of that goal. Ollie Watkins getting past Virgil van Dijk, and then Buendia shoots and scores a great goal to make it 1-1 in this Premier League game. And now we have to sneak back the lead. So now we're in the attack with Fabinho. Fabinho to Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane, can he score? Sadio Mane shoots, and it's a great save by Martinez once again. What a game the Argentinian goalkeeper's having. But now Diogo Jota shoots, it's a good block. Jude Bellingham shoots, it's another good block. Sadio Mane on the wing, 90th minute now. Diogo Jota shoots, and it's another save by Martinez. We just can't beat him in this game. And that's full time. We get another draw in this episode. It's a 1-0 draw against Aston Villa. Our goal scorer was Mo Salah in the 64th minute. But in the 79th minute, Buendia broke our hearts and equalised. Hello and welcome to the Tottenham Hotspurs Stadium to the Premier League game, Spurs versus Liverpool. So here you can see this great display. To dare is to do, their club slogan. But let's hope we can beat them. Here you can see we're 4th currently in the table and Spurs are 6th. Let's hope we can beat them. So here you can see both teams getting ready for the game. What a great game this is, of course. Heung-min Son and Harry Kane in the focus here. The two players which were great last season, and in this game surely will be great again. So here you can see our starting 11. Alisson in goal, a backline of Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joe Gomez, Virgil van Dijk and Andy Robertson, midfield of Jordan Henderson, Fabinho and Jude Bellingham, with a front three of Mo Salah, Diogo Jota and Sadio Mane. So we can see Alisson giving a team talk before the game against Spurs. Let's hope that we can beat them. So now Sadio Mane on the wing. Sadio Mane, still Sadio Mane, who shoots and he scores! 8 minutes played and Sadio Mane scores to make it 1-0 for the Reds here against Tottenham Hotspurs. Get in there. What a great start this is. Away at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. He can see a replay of the goal. Sadio Mane cuts inside, slots it into the top right corner of the net. No chance for Hugo Lloris to save that. It was a thunderbolt by Sadio Mane to make it 1-0 against Spurs. So now we're in the attack with Mo Salah once again. Mo Salah turns. Mo Salah to Diogo Jota. Diogo Jota shoots and he scores a great goal. 27 minutes played and Diogo Jota scores to make it 2-0 for Liverpool against the Tottenham Hotspurs. Get in there. Here you can see a replay of that incredible goal. Mohamed Salah on the wing. He gives it to Diogo Jota who slots it into the left corner. What a great shot that was. No chance for Hugo Lloris of saving that. What a bullet that was with his right foot to score to make it 2-0 for the Reds. So now we've got a corner. Trent Alexander-Arnold, of course, will take it. Virgil van Dijk gets it. Fabinho shoots. It's a great save by Hugo Lloris. How didn't Fabinho score there? And Jordan Henderson's header is sadly over the target. So now Spurs on the attack with Harry Kane. Harry Kane is through on goal. Alisson will come out and he gets the ball just in time. What a great stop by Alisson. But now Mo Salah on the attack. Mo Salah shoots and it just misses the target. It was a very good finesse shot, but it just didn't hit the target. So now Heung-min Son on the attack for Spurs. He crosses it. It's a good block by Joe Gomez. They shoot and it's a good save by Alisson to prevent Lo Celso from scoring. So now Mo Salah on the attack. Mo Salah will shoot another finesse shot and it's a good save by Hugo Lloris. So now Spurs on the attack with Harry Kane. Harry Kane sees Ndombele shoots and it's a great save by Alisson this time. What an incredible save by our number one. And now we make a triple substitution. We're resting the players because now it's the 84th minute. We've secured the dub anyway. Let's hope that they can perform. So now we're on the attack with Mo Salah. Mo Salah to Roberto Firmino. Firmino to Thiago. Thiago shoots. It's a good save. Hugo Lloris. And now Roberto Firmino scores from the rebound. 92 minutes played. Roberto Firmino, our substitute, scores to make it 3-0 here against Spurs. Get in there. We subbed on Roberto in for Firmino in the 84th minute. And just a few minutes afterwards, he scores our third goal in this game. It was a good strike by our midfielder Thiago. It's a good save by Hugo Lloris. But then Roberto Firmino on the rebound scores to make it 3-0 for the Reds against the Spurs. And that's full time. We beat Spurs by 3-0 thanks to goals by Sadio Mane, Diogo Jota and Roberto Firmino. Get in there. What a great game this was and what an important win. So now we're facing Newcastle here in the Premier League. Of course, Newcastle recently have been taken over by Saudi investors, but in FIFA now they haven't got the invested money. So let's hope we can beat them. But now Newcastle with a corner, they cross it in. The header comes in and they score. Fabian Schär scores to make it 1-0 for Newcastle United. But now we're in the attack with Keita. Keita to Fabinho. Fabinho sees Roberto Firmino scores. 9 minutes later, Roberto Firmino equalises here at Anfield against Newcastle United. It's now Newcastle United with a bad clearance. Mo Salah to Curtis Jones. Ismail Assar, sorry. Ismail Assar scores to make it 2-1 here against Newcastle United. Now Fabinho to Roberto Firmino. Fabinho's second assist and Roberto Firmino's second goal here against Newcastle United. But the game isn't over yet. Curtis Jones to Ismail Assar. Ismail Assar gets his brace as well here against Newcastle United. And that's full time. We beat Newcastle United by 4-1 thanks to a brace by Ismail Assar and a brace by Roberto Firmino. Get in there. So now we're facing Shrewsbury Town in the EFL Cup here in the 1920 season. In real life, Liverpool faced Shrewsbury Town in the FA Cup, and Liverpool had to play the second leg against them because they got a draw against Liverpool, which was very good. But let's hope we don't need a second leg here against Shrewsbury Town. We'll quick sim it. And we beat them by 2-1, thanks to goals by Diogo Jota and Sadio Mane. Get in there. So now we want to sell Luis Karius, and we want 8 million for him. And Vincent Kompany accepts it, so Karius could be going to Belgium now. So if you enjoyed the 5th episode of the FIFA 22 Liverpool Career Mode on the Henry's Gaming TV YouTube channel, then please make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel, and see you guys next time.